Now that the greed motivation is moving on the fast lane, people are playing a very dangerous game. Falling all around, a lot of acid rain. This whole situation is getting insane. So tell me, isn't it time? Isn't it time we started feeling? In one of the songs that my wife and I made, that song was born out of frustration in a way, because people just didn't want to hear. This was way back 20 odd years ago. We were dogged about it because we were persistent about it, to prove a point that, you know, we cannot and we should not abandon the land. I decided to collaborate with the Lagos State government and get legal assurances from them that this area, at least 20 hectares of it, would be permanently preserved as a green spot. That's how the musician, producer, transited to become an environmentalist and a park keeper.
There is the Animal Rescue Center, the beautiful scenery, beautiful nature.
Projects are geared towards environment and protection and animal protection and all of that. So it's quite impressive and it's very peaceful. People will come, you know, at the gate. Maybe they've entered traffic or so, you know, long faces. Those same people, by the time they leave, they'll be waving to the gate man. Ah, bye-bye now, bye-bye, see you again. It's a wonderful interaction that goes on.
Some of us, the channels television, because of what we've seen him do, called the evangelist of environment, Desmond Majakudumi. He's also the CEO of Lufasi Park, and he is a part of the governing council of the Nigerian Conservation Foundation. Now, let me ask that we show the video of the kind of work that the Executive Director of Women Environmental Program, Ms. Priscilla Achapa, has been doing. The video, please.
We started in Kaduna as a result of the environmental challenges that we had with the industries in the Kaduna South, who were discharging the effluent, the textiles or from the industry were discharged directly into the river. So when you go and take this water, it became toxic. We were able to report it to the FEPA. But the fact that it was not, and we were not just a civil society, they were being skeptical and they didn't believe us. So we insisted that they should go to Kaduna and take the same sample and do the test. And when they did the test, they saw that what we were telling them was not just but the truth. So that was when our own advocacy on policies and in fact trying to address the issues of environment became very prominent. The World Health Organization says at least 98,000 women die annually as a result of cooking with firewood, which they inhale indoors air pollution. So we got ourselves involved in the area of sanitation, and from that sanitation, women became agents of separations, waste separation, and from that waste separation, we were even kind of earning a living. We are saying that no woman should die while providing the basic social amenities to humanity, to our lives.
The determination of one woman to change the world, starting with women precisely. The Executive Director, Women Environmental Program, Priscilla Achapa. Thank you very much. And now please join me in welcoming Engineer Yahaya Ahmed, who is the CEO of that organization that some people call DARE. Those who dare, they win. He is the CEO of Development Association for Renewable Energies. Can we see his video? Please sit down. Thank you, sir.
Chop here from our woodlands, we burn them, so we are literally burning our forests. There's a very simple means of reducing this, because if you ask the people why are they cutting down the trees, is it not bad for the environment, they will tell you they know, but they don't have alternative. Kerosene is expensive for some people, especially during the time of fuel crisis. Very few people can afford gas. That's if at all, if they know even how to use it. Electricity, how many people cook with electricity? So you see, most of the people depend on the biomass. And this is causing a lot of environmental hazards for us. On the other side, you see that we have a lot of housing problem. More than half of our masses don't have adequate housing. So, and there's a simple technology of using this plastic waste to construct a house, which is by far cheaper, which could be affordable more than the shabby mud houses or shanty towns that we are having.
If you take one block of bottle bricks, when you compare with the block, cement block, you can easily break the block. But this one, if you take a hammer, you cannot break it.
I use about 6 months to learn this work. We go to Kano to build our own house. So I'm the first person to build this type of building at Kano.
I think it's sustainable and we can really create a lot of jobs for our many youths who, first of all, have not had the opportunity of having a very good education. Or even those who have, how many people now have degrees and are unemployed. So, but those who are even below, you have a lot of them, and such simple technologies can really absorb a lot of them, so that we have less and less idle use on the street.
Yes, those who dare, they win, and they win by making sure that the environment is a winner as well. And that's Engineer Yahya Ahmed, the CEO of Development Association for Renewable Energies. And finally, the fourth, and by no means the least, of our 4 eco heroes and ambassadors for eco at Africa is Miss Bilkis Abiola. She is not here today, but we know that she did quite a lot to ensure that she's able to make today, but it was not possible. She was virtually, and she probably will not want me to say this, but I'll say it. She was virtually in tears that she's so sad she's not able to make it, but she's got her partner who is here today. Please join me in welcoming the partner of Miss Bilkis Abiola of the We Cyclers, and that is Miss Omolola Ajani. Now let's see what We Cyclers has been doing.
There is a lot of opportunity in the waste sector here in Nigeria, and it can be a really strategic driver for employment generation for Nigeria, because we can have people that can be employed as collectors, people that can be employed as sorters, machine operators, as recyclers. What we are doing is mostly downcycling. So we're taking all these things like plastics and making them into lesser grade materials. So most of the people that work with us, especially in the collection, we get from the community. We also get from maybe from referrals. So maybe one of our workers works for us, they bring their friends, or drop-ins, they come by and say, hey, I'm looking for a job, and we hire them. You have to sort your waste. But what happens is that when you take your trash and you mix everything together, there is a very big possibility that trash will get degraded, because your plastics will get mixed with organics. You know, so paper, plastic, all those things will be mixed, and the color and the quality will be affected. We will pick each kind of waste, we would weigh it, we will record the weight, and then the person that gives us the waste will get an SMS that tells them how many kilograms they gave us, and we will then convert that into points. And every time we collect, they will get points. They will keep on accumulating points, and they can exchange for household items, electronics. But now our biggest challenge is actually capacity, because we have a lot of people that want us to come and collect from them, but we don't have the capacity. We don't have enough bicycles, we don't have enough tricycles to service them. We're very grateful to have been selected as an eco hero. We thank you for this honor. I would also say that people need to really prioritize the environment, because we need to make sure that the environment is number one. And I would really like our government to really work hard on policies that would encourage environmental activism.